Hey guys, Flare Double here. Welcome back from a brand new reaction video for you guys today. Today I'm going to be reacting to Fortnite Chapter 7 Season 2 Showdown Cinematic Trailer. I'm really curious about what the theme for this season is going to be. So far from what I've heard, the theme of this one is, from what I'm hearing, between the new variants of the 7, which is the Foundation, the new version also of the Visitor, and then also a new variation of the Ice King, which also brings in the Dark Voyager into this. I still am not 100% on the lore at the moment, because the only thing I know, because the only reason I know this is very bits of the quest, but also mostly on like socials, is the Dark Voyager is, I believe, taking 0 point shards to rebuild the 0 point. And my guess is probably because to gain power from the 0 point. That's my only guess. But that's like the guess at the very end there, what I just said. But everything else, that's like from the beginning I just said, that's why I heard from social, so I have no idea. It's a new variation of the old characters, basically. I'm wondering how it's gonna go. I'm wondering like what's gonna come up afterwards. So far, Dark Voyager seems like he's gonna be kind of like a side villain. So like, I don't know like what his main goal is. I don't know if they really have explained that too much. I kind of said on Twitter that I feel like they need to advertise more of the story. I'll talk about that maybe later after this, but anyways, let's get right into it. Let's see what this is gonna be. I'm wondering, it's called Showdown, so yeah, again, it's gonna be between the new variations of the 7 and Ice King. So anyways, let's get right into it.
This is your last chance, fish.
Oh, he has voice acting. So Fish 6 said something? Whoa. Reality 7021. Huh? Okay, I've seen a screenshot of that skin, so apparently that's gonna be a new skin, I think. What the hell? It's like the, I forgot what the POI was called, but back in Chapter 2, kinda. Huh. Oh, hey. Oh. Yeah, so Fish Stick will return in Fortnite Showdown. They did like a whole like, oh my god, they made a whole like Avengers Doomsday reference. Oh, that's funny. Oh wow, okay. Alright, that was cool. Alright, so so yeah, so I was right. So again, like, he's collecting 0 point shards to, I'm assuming again, rebuild the 0 point. So, alright, so it's been a couple hours and we have gotten more leaks and more information about this next season, by the way, too. And I am going to be completely honest here and giving my full thought about what I think so far they're giving so far, what the next for this next season is going to be like for Chapter 7 Season 2. Let's dive right in very quickly. So very quickly, they put up a key art, which was the for the Battle Pass skins, right? For like, you know, the key art for this next season. And I think the majority of the skins look very mid. Now, I understand that obviously these skins are supposed to be obviously themable for the season, which makes sense, right? But I'm gonna be honest, the way how the characters look in these battle pass, or what the characters look in these like outfits and such, it's just kind of like, man, they look not that cool. They just look very mid. They look roughly almost the same, just recolored. You know, it's like, for example, this new foundation outfit, it's like, obviously I know that these are different variations of the 7, right? I get that. I get that that's being part within the lore, you know, at the moment. But I feel like they could have made him look a bit more cooler. From what I saw from one of the teaser videos that they put up with like showing the, you know, the foundation just walking, right, or whatever, like with his weapon, it just looks like he has a gold red outfit and then a round helmet, and that's basically that. And it's kind of like, all right, cool. I mean, it looks very mid, and it just looks like a skin that I'm just gonna be not really using, really. And which really sucks, and I don't want to say that, because compared to, like, for example, the Chapter 7 Season 1 Battle Pass skins, it's a lot more different, because the skins that we have had with that Battle Pass, it was including different characters, completely different skins, and not like skins that we have had before, really. And so obviously there will just be where it's like, those skins I will give a chance and be like, oh yeah, I'll use those, you know, just to see what I think about. And, you know, while this, it's just kind of like, all right, we have like the, you know, same, or we have characters that we've seen before, like with the same faces, but just different suits, basically. This is just coming from my opinion and just my perspective, and it goes kind of the same thing where, like, for example, the Ice King, the new Ice King outfit, where I'm just like, oh, he has spikes, that's cool, but it's like he doesn't, like, I kind of prefer the original Ice King. And I don't know, it's like, I feel like some of these outfits seem like they would fit in, like, when it comes down to different variations of characters that we have seen before, I feel like that should be mostly focused towards item shop stuff and not too much on Battle Pass things. I feel like Battle Pass things should be more catered towards skins that are different, like characters that we have never seen before. Now, there are like at least 4 or 3 technically skins in this Battle Pass that are different characters, which is cool. And like, you know, like 2 of them, which is like the, what is it, the girl with the purple outfit, whatever. Like, she looks cool with that, the cat headset. Like, she looks pretty cool, right? And then the, I don't know, she looks like a ice girl. I don't know what the hell she is. But she looks alright, you know, like, not bad. And then that thing, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that thing is. She looks alright too. In my opinion, I really liked how they started off last chapter, right, with Chapter 6. I really liked how they started off with that. And so far with this chapter, I think it really had a strong start from the event that we had before Chapter 7 Season 1, right? I really liked how they transitioned to a completely new lore and story. I do like that. And I like how the way they did that. I don't know, I think this could possibly be another one of my least favorite seasons. And I could be wrong, I could be completely wrong. Like, literally within the next season, I could be completely wrong on that. But in my opinion, from so far, from how Epic is advertising this and the way how, from what I'm seeing from the leaks and such and all that stuff, I'm just, in my opinion, I think that this is probably going to be my least favorite. And I've had other seasons that have been my least favorite seasons from the previous chapters. Like, for example, Chapter 2, Season 6, I believe it was, which was the Primal season. That season, I thought that season was not good because the story during that season from Chapter 2 was only being told by Batman DC Comics that was crossing over with Fortnite. And it just also felt like it was barely getting much updates. And then Chapter 3, Season 3, I think it was, the Vibin season basically. That season, that was also another least favorite. And then the next one after that, Chapter 4, Season 3, I believe, which was again the jungle season. That season I did not like because of the jungle and the biome, the fact that it was just underneath and like down below, and just the area was just so cluttered with plants and such. It was pretty annoying when you're going into fights, in my opinion. Chapter 5 with Doctor Doom season. That season I did not like just because of the loophole. And then Chapter 6, I would say it was the Star Wars season. The Star Wars season in Chapter 6 was kind of just boring. I wish there was something more that they could have added within the Star Wars season. So again, I think with this season for Chapter 7, with this being still a new chapter, because again, we're only 2 seasons in for Chapter 7, so obviously there's most likely going to be a lot more better things for Chapter 7, which I will most likely like. But this, I think, is going to be one of those things that where this is going to be another season that will be one of my least favorites. So it's not going to be the least favorite, but it's going to be one of my least favorites because I've had, as I said, previous ones, and it seems like it's always been like there's going to be at least one season per chapter that's going to be my least favorite, while all of the other seasons within the chapter has been like really good for me. Right, so this seems like this is going to be most likely one of those. But again, who knows? Again, it might even change my mind when the new season comes out later this week. So we'll see. Anyways, leave comments below. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe, like, follow me on my socials. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.